are getting into this game now as we load in and the players head off across the map. We'll see if it is going to be OG or Entity moving on. And they will have a date, I believe, tomorrow with, spoiler alert, Team Liquid managed to take down Team Tickles in the upper bracket semifinals.
Whoa,
so,
they did?
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't know that. Was it 2-0?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I've just been so focused here. Oh, 31 minutes and 27 minutes. Whew.
Yeah,
they got a Luna Hoodwink win. Wow.
I know, it was gnarly.
They were gaming.
The other thing about this, too, is it sets up for another weird dynamic because basically for these teams, all you have to do now is win 3 games and you're going to the event. You're qualified.
30 seconds.
Pretty huge.
Oh, you mean like after this one? Like you win this one, then you win 2 more, and yeah. You are right. It is just a best of 3, and you're disqualified versus Team Liquid. I mean, it's just Team Liquid. They don't even have a Zai anymore, so like, how hard can it be?
God, I need to catch up on all the other regions. I feel like I haven't been able to watch any of the new rosters play at all. It's just been like this. What the hell is going on with that? What, do you see this like missing texture? Dude, what's happening? There's like a chunk that didn't load in. Am I crazy? Look to the left. BZM.
The left of what?
Look to the right of Seb. You see the thing there?
Oh, yeah.
The hell is that?
There's another one missing for me, too. Over by the
heck?
Radiant, on the Radiant side, too.
Dude, is this where the new Roche is going to go?
It's falling apart. Yeah, that one. I got that one missing,
what
too.
What the hell? We all have... That is actually just... something broken in Dota.
Is this like a lore? Is this an ARG?
Oh.
Is this like when the bananas started falling out of cutting trees in demo mode?
Dude, what happens if like you walk in there and you just like fall through it?
I think we restart. That'd be so funny.
Take fall damage.
It just starts playing that short film from TI where they fall into Portal and Half-Life. Fishman?
Oh.
First thing in the morning.
Oh, you love First Blood on Bristle.
He's been playing it. Said it.
Yeah. I mean, very high skill. He knows the matchup. He pressed the button. He pressed it again. And he did it some more.
Dude, that is one of my favorite things about Bristle. Later on, QW, 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 QW. Over and over again.
The mindless ags, yeah, you're just spamming back then.
That was the best. I love that
good.
time period. Freaking new ags. Better.
Yeah,
and
stupid new broken ags that made the hero relevant.
This is very annoying. Ari, Watson, trading hits, 3 stacks, has to jump away.
Huh. That's interesting interaction, though. The fact that Bristle can just stand his ground like that, too. Very nice.
I mean, I think it makes the difference having that ring of health, probably. That first blood, I feel like, is pretty important to this matchup. Mid lane, very even so far. And look out, Seb. Katomi now also in trouble. So we'll support Stein up in this top lane.
I think I think the calling is pretty cool though, because like typically Bristle doesn't want to do that, but because you have the attack speed slow, and it's at like 30, like level 1. Yeah, I mean that's not bad. Half of what it eventually is, even at level 4. So you're missing out on this like idea of punishing the Bristle.
Right. Yeah, that's an interesting point. Attack speed slow, very good against that hero.
Yeah, Slark does not like that.
That's going to be an issue throughout most of the game. Potentially, if these fights break out in weird positions.
Why does it last 7 seconds level 1? It seems a bit much.
Because this here's broken. I want to make it good for TI.
I gotta say, that message in the client where it's like, enjoy the heroes while they're relevant. You guys better get your Muerta games in. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Muerta. No wonder Owen played like 16 games yesterday. Now I get it.
Yeah.
He's just running that CK.
Trying to do whatever he can.
Ooh, mid lane,
Oh.
BCM. taking some big damage off that meld.
Gotta be careful there, buddy.
Spicy.
Yeah. It's very dangerous.
It's so funny that Storm, just with no armor, would just be so irrelevant. Not that it matters, obviously, versus Sideblades and their pure damage, but like the idea of this guy just having like 5 or 6 armor is just great.
Oh, Katomi wanted to move in and break the regen. Will be able to deny out one of those runes as Rebel goes for the other one. So BZM stuck with no extra regen. Storm without runes feels bad.
Yeah, of course, that's something we always talk about when it comes to Storm Spirit. Most importantly, once the power runes come online, this idea of getting good vision down and controlling it. They have pretty good heroes for it, though, in the Dark Widow.
Look at this damage on the Seb. Dead again. This is not the Enchantress start that you wanted to have, and more importantly, it's not the start you wanted to give TM.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Popping the glyph. Wanting to chase. Steps forward. BZM gets solo killed by Rebel. Hold on to your hats, everybody.
Yeah, and Seb's like TPing in there too, right? Like he's hoping to try and like refill your bottle, give you a bit of a better time, and now his own TP's kind of wasted. He eats a couple slices there from Rebel, has to heal up.
That is and Yuragi gonna get chased around up on the top side of this one. Does not have another round of time walking. Yeah, right on top of him. He's in trouble. He's gonna go down. Yuragi was getting pummeled, punched, and well, slowed down. Done. Starting to come online here in a big way.
Yeah, I gotta say, by the way, in all of the games we've seen so far, Rebel has played fantastic. And I know he's not a permanent member here. He's standing in for no one until no one's able to play in the qualifiers, which might not be till the event. They're not 100% clear on when he'll be available. But like, I hope other teams are seeing Rebel's performance because he looks really good.
Coming down low. I hope that no one's seeing it. Make sure that he gets here quick. He's like, yeah, dude, you're going great. Yeah, don't do that great. You know,
Honestly, he looks good.
In a new season, you don't want to miss out too much time away from your team. Not
Whisper?
your team of
He's got some stacks on this Willow. One more. Oh wait, 2 more.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Gotta back out. In trouble. Trying to dodge away from Watson and will manage to escape. Can't be having the stand-ins do too well while you're gone from the rest of the squad. Otherwise, it's
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But sure, that won't be an issue.
2 bounties sitting there from 3 and 6. That's actually kind of crazy. That already just scoops up in the bottom. The chunk did load for me, so that's good.
Oh, hey, it did for me too.
Yeah, so we're back. Game saved.
So far, in terms of net worth, it's been a bit of a rough one for Watson. He is getting levels, which is important, but not a great time in that lane. The other lanes have been going pretty okay for Entity, it feels like.
Yeah, I think the idea of just Muerta making it so you can't commit is really hard. Because like, you kind of know the timing that you want to go for in these kills. I also think the Willow 5 hurts them compared to the Venge. Just because like, she's such long cooldowns early on.
Yeah. Trying to play catch up. He's what, around 1,000 gold behind the TA right now, who is starting to pressure this tower with Fishman in tow. He'll deny out those creeps in his face and force back a bit, but having a good time on this TA.
Again, Watson just jumping back here as Seb comes down to pressure. Oh, that was close.
Not quite on the mark for Ari. Tries to slow him down, does not have another pounce, but will manage to escape. Still, doesn't feel great when that's what's going on for the Slark.
No, when that's the positive that you're, oh yeah, I get to go jungle at level 5. I mean, you're looking for this matchup to turn around later. When you have Essence of Stacks and you're gaining armor and you're versus Bristle, like, life's all good. But if you don't have anyone to like guarantee kills in the safe lane and like help punish this Bristle, then it just turns bad pretty fast.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Whisper, I noticed Ari was stacking too, so he's gonna get damage.
there's a lot of
Radiant's
to
bottom
turn
tower
back to if
has
they want
fallen.
to. The danger is that you are maybe going to start to lose some of these towers because of how well the lanes have gone the rest of the place for Entity. So that's the sort of give and take I feel like we're getting. A very big bristleback, but also big TA.
He's stacking again. There's going to be so much gold for this bristleback. This is the worst case scenario. We've had so many bad bristle games at TI, but the good ones all look like this. When you're the one pressuring and taking the tower.
Yeah, and taking this too. They're taking away stacks from Rebel, who wants to go onto Whisper now. Not easy, but if they can manage to bring him down, it would be huge. Slow. Watson comes in, gets the finish. That is huge for him. Now looking for more. They managed to find it. Seb tried to walk away, but he's building up stacks. Watson, he's going to get him. That's back. A double kill. He's back. He's back.
He had no game, no tower, no crypto. Now he's just in. He's getting a Midas. Life's going to be good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That's
so important.
Is huge.
All right, now here's the question. Does Ari stack it again? How much is too much? I mean, he's going to see Fishman. Fishman's scouting this.
Middle tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Up. The slowdown is there. It doesn't have the Shadow Realm. Catches them though.
Oh, BZM?
BZM moves in, gets the kill, and not caught by Watson.
Yeah, goes escaping into immediate gold infusion there for the kill on Fishman, so that's great. We got Midas incoming, though, I see. Both of the top laners here. We got DM picking his up, as well as Yuragi now Midasing up a Warpine Raider.
Dire's top tower
but Whisper doing his thing, getting gold. TA does have some stacks, but actually they got quite a few stacked up here. I looked earlier and there were none, but looks like they got a little bit busy in the past couple minutes here. So a decently sized bank here for Rebels. He picks up the duelist scope.
Start to get pretty stacked up, farmed on this TA. And she's going to be the one that kind of needs to set the tempo, I feel like. It's going to be a while for Slark to recover.
Whoa,
Chrono. On to Fishman. Jump in, swap out, get him away. Now Yuragi in trouble. Tries to zip in, finds that finish. The stomp is going to connect onto BZM. This is still more damage coming their direction. Children running out.
He has no mana.
BZM is going to get brought down.
Dire's top tower
kill.
is under attack.
No split even needed. Ari grabs the wave from behind, though.
Oh, no, he lost it.
All right. That was kind of crazy. He was like, never mind. This is not going to matter. I thought he was trying to do like a full-on pull here to stop a tower push. I guess he was.
Dire's top tower is under
that would have been kind of crazy if it worked, but the tower was already pretty low, and they will now secure it. So we're even out on tier 1's side lanes. Still have to take down that mid-radiant tower, though, here if you're Dire, because it is at almost full HP.
Yeah. It's not going to be easy to do. I mean, and honestly, I don't know if they're in a position where you're going to try and make those moves on OG. At the very least, not until you get, like, Bristleback Aghanims, which is still a long ways away.
Jumps in.
Fear.
Caught.
Thrown out by Ari. They have enough to kill him off in time. Swap away. Long zip. Tries to dodge the stun. Won't happen. He does manage to get out after.
That was really clever by Kataomi, though, because he goes for the swap because sometimes the storms will be, like, clicking at one, like, it can mess up anyway. Basically, he uses the swap in order to guarantee the Cursed Crown, and then the hopes that we can get the follow-up stun after. Because if you throw the magic missile, right, there's, like, no way that's going to connect.
Dude, why is he playing so hard for just this stack? He has, like, no mana left now. I guess Watson does neither. Does have stick charges, though.
He's still just
playing
in here.
Up in his face. BZM is an interesting player. Well, 7-4. Less than 1,000 gold separating these two teams. And right now, it is TA that's sitting on top of the net worth with Bristle, about 1,000 gold behind, and he has Aghanim Scepter being delivered right now for 13 minutes?
I mean, this is, if you look at his pubs, he's been getting at like 14 minutes, 15 minutes. This is looking better than his, he's just messing around in ranked. So amazing when your allies are more keen on actually enabling you with stacks, eh?
Right. What's the difference?
Dire's bottom tower
Looking good. Needs to get into the Vanguard and then going straight blink afterwards. So this feels like the window where OG are going to try and get more active and make some moves around the map when that blink dagger comes out for Bristle.
And they really just have to worry about the DM fights. If he gets a, solid split off, maybe if he tanks a bit of damage first, as tossing up this Bristleback could obviously be pretty annoying. But BZM with this later Storm pick into the drafts feels pretty good. Like I'm a little concerned about the Shard from TA. I think that might be something he's gonna have to be cautious of. But until that, it's pretty open. He jumps in though. Pretty aggressive.
This is a haste rune. This is a haste rune for him too. But the fear, and then the haste. That gets him away. Oh, that would have been much better if they'd just been able to fully stay on to that TA, but not the case.
Yeah, good to
miss out on that opportunity.
Good defensive coverage there from Fishman, right? First with the brambles immediately locked down. Like, wasn't too concerned about sniping everyone, just trying to prevent them from getting to Rebel as much as he could. And then successful with the Terrorize after. Gets another Ancient stack there, too, from Rebel. Mind he missed the snipe. He's not watching, so it's okay.
Towards Deso. And now OG playing together with Whisper.
He got his shard.
Themselves up top. Okay.
It's on the courier. So careful now for BZM.
Yep, Chrono.
Oh. That would have been very slick. I've already connected on that dead shot.
Yeah. Not able to do it though. And this entire time, it's moments for Watson to catch up. He's got his Midas going. And also now he's going to get a great healing Lotus for himself. But game's slowing down a bit for OG.
Game 3, we got 40 minutes until their scheduled start versus Liquid, whoever wins this one. Okay. Oh, sorry, wait, that's not that series we're playing next. I apologize, that's tomorrow. Sorry, the loser. Do they play next? I actually don't know what their next match is. Hold on. It's Secret versus TBD, which was probably the team who lost earlier. So it must be Tickles.
Yes,
it is in fact Tickles.
We're going to be watching.
So yes, in 40 minutes we'll have that. On the other stream though, the loser of this will have to play. That'll be on. Oh wait, that's us. We're Ember.
Perfect.
Who knows? We'll find out later.
Top tower is under attack.
Well, for now at least.
Surprise.
It's BZM getting found over in the hot tub. Has to zip away immediately. TP after. Did they manage to catch him? No. So some space created. Again, one of those windows where like BZM is just out on the map making things happen, forcing people to make rotations. And it's just all to the tune of trying to make space, it feels like, for Yuragi to come online.
Yes, but it is hurting his own gold.
Yes.
Like you said, like earlier when he's just dancing around and messing with them and stuff, he's pretty poor. And sometimes I feel like that's okay if you have the good enabling heroes. You got the Coddle, you got the Io, you got the Pugna. He does not have those friends in this game. I don't even think there's a pair of arcane. Oh, wait, sorry. There are arcane boots because we got them wear. So Ari's got arcades. That's good. That's your boost this game. Okay, we got arcades on Whisper. All right, my bad. Arcanes galore. All right, that's our boost for our Storm Spirit.
He's like, that's the only way I'm playing Storm. You guys need to buy arcades.
I need more arcades, guys. Help me out.
Fishman hunting, gets a ward down. If that can turn into a kill on BZM, it's pretty huge. Doesn't look like it should be that.
Up top,
yeah. Out.
See ya.
Kill on BZM. That's what you want to see.
Jeez, that was a lot of damage from Bristle.
Meanwhile,
he took 1,000 damage from Bristle just in Chrono.
Watson on to Seb. Ari shows up too. They get the dead shot. Pullback. Watson in trouble. Ooh, buddy, almost goes down.
Yeah, at the same time, they got BZM mid. So they're just jumping all over the place right now, both sides. But they are taking road. It is scanned out, but they're going to be too late.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Going to take their time.
It's so frustrating for a TA to lose that Aegis, but really good for Whisper. And, you know, queuing up still that Blink Dagger or the Vanguard, depending upon which way he wants to go with it.
I hope Blink, because I already saw this, what you can do during Chrono. I did not realize it would burst that fast, honestly. It was kind of absurd.
It's been really good at times. We've seen how strong a Blink Dagger on this Bristle can be. Also has the Vampire Fangs, which is pretty sick.
And even in a situation where you're not like using it with Chrono, the biggest problem for Bristle just tends to be being kited or just never getting to the fight in the first place. Like, so that's why Blink is just so helpful in solving those problems. It reminds me of when like TC would buy like Blink Viper. Just like, yeah, get in
on him. All right, pops ulti to try and get away. They're all onto Whisper now. Whisper going to go onto them. Turns, pops the Aghanims. Whisper getting hit by Watson. Damage out from Seb. Already popped the ulti now on DM. A lift up for the Bristleback. Do they have anybody else here to help? TPs are coming in from the Faceless Void. Does not have Chrono for another 30 seconds, but up to the north, they find BZM. Can't quite get him with the Terrorize. He's already down to no HP, but the zip in wants to catch onto one, dodges the Terrorize. Rebel's still able to find him, gets some separation. Rebel in trouble as
holding the ground
right at him. They will have enough to take down another. It's Ari that goes down, and TA barely surviving through that.
Getting glimmered out of there. Freshman with the tip on the DM as well, showing some love there. All right. Oh, and they're smoked. What are they doing with the haste rune?
Have it.
Silence and the stun.
Jump. Oh my God.
They're so good.
That was a good call.
That's so aggressive. No one expects that. Like, they were so low. Insane. I mean, they get the Tormentor for Ari at the same time, but Ari gonna have to defend Seb here.
Shot already used means he can just be out. And, well, 11-6. It's still very little separating these two teams, but the game's starting to get a little bit wild. That entire fight was also without Chrono.
That kill was so sick. To just go in there with the haste rune, oh, that's so sick. That pleases me so greatly. Like, and that ward, like as you said, like yeah, maybe this gets a ward later on. It might be on BZM, but instead it ends up just being on Yuragi at such a crucial moment where he's trying to like use the space of this fight that didn't necessarily go that well for them, but at least he was supposed to have space. Then he missed out on that. Now DM, no split for 14 seconds.
Jump from far. BZM sets up for it. So they managed to find another kill, and this is that power of the Blink Dagger on Whisper. But can they get out after? Yuragi's still far away. They run into Watson. Gem on Enchantress. Revealing him. And now the Blink forward wants to go in for the all-in play. Whisper, they connect with the fear.
Oh.
Couple more hits. The BZM jump catches mid-leap, and Watson goes down. Dynamic duo. Whisper and BZM playing perfectly. They now catch the Terrorize connect, but they're not going to find it on the Storm. Now let's jump forward from Ari. 4 steps to the low ground, looking for Katomi.
All right, you're on. Relax.
Chase is going to be there. I don't think OG is stopping. They still have Aegis on Whisper. This guy is linking forward, finding kills into the base of Entity. OG cannot be stopped.
No, the catapult is doing some work on the tier 2. They glyph. They're going to keep it up. They want to knock this down. I mean, Whisper, he's got the damage. What a play, too. I mean, that catch, the pullback on the Slark to force the Dark Pack down on the low ground as well, so he can't get back up to the high. Whisper just doing so much damage in this fight. And his hero damage is going to be absurd for 22 minutes right now. Yeah. Like, his ultis have been... Oh, I'm calling it his... It is an ulti. Who am I kidding?
Yeah,
his Aghanims is the ulti. It's just doing too much.
I don't know if they're going to sort of online enough with the rest of their heroes to deal with him. I mean, you can maybe get like an overextension or something, but that's what this Aegis covers so well. Now, silence onto Seb. realistically, he has to be careful. A blink for Bristol could blow up that TA2 if they get the chrono in there.
And part of the problem is that like you have a 4-staff on the Dire for Ari and helping out there versus Seb. Because you're versus a Slark, that's cool. There isn't really the same ideas on the Radiant. Like you have the swap from the Venge, but outside of that, you're relying on the Terrorize or something. Just like because when Whisper blinks in, he's just sticking on people. They don't really have a good way to peel and get them off of somebody without using something huge like Terrorize or like swap.
He just destroyed him.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right.
So
Blink Bristol.
Radiant's middle tower.
Imagine if Ari just like goes Atos or something. I mean, he's not. He's going Midas because again, this is the idea that OG seem to have. It is really interesting because they're not playing for the end of the game. They're playing for a lead to get themselves a Midas to then play for the late game.
Right.
You know, it's like we're playing to create more core heroes to keep farming later.
Right. I mean, it's feeling like what Dota is nowadays anyway.
Yeah.
And they are sacrificing one core hero along the way, which is BZM. He's not really going to be that scary of a hero for a while. Watson now moving in, stalking, finding Seb. The heal is not going to quite be enough as Rebel finally brings down that Enchantress.
All right, just throwing back some dead shots, try to scare them away. Some warning shots, perhaps.
I mean, they have a shield rune on Storm. I feel like they can go in here if they want to. This definitely could be a fight for them. Yeah, they're smoking. They're getting ready to go, but they see the ward and now are going to have to reset.
All right, well, momentum certainly running in OG's favor right now. So what do you have to do as Entity to get back into this one? I mean, it's not really a BKB game, is it? Like for TA. This isn't one of those like, oh, you get BKB on TA and life's going to be good. Rebel's looking at it and saying like, you know, I just need more damage. Like, I got to get a Silver Edge next. I need a little bit more mobility in this game. That seems to be more of the solution. DM is level 15 at this point, so he's got that nice bonus on the Brood up, right? He's got bots, he's got Radiance. Really, they just need to fight with the split, because all the successes of OG are coming with no split.
Oh, the wrap through, though. 4 heroes up here for OG. I mean, and you talked about it, too. The decision for Entity to go in for the Slark into the Faceless Void means that this window of the game starts to become pretty scary.
Yeah.
Like, you just get chronoed and you're done. There's nothing that the Slark can do.
Before you're getting those big stats and stuff, like Scotties or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Roche, capable of respawning in 15 seconds. This is... I mean, I don't think you can actually fight this as Entity. But giving up the Aegis feels terrible.
I love what Whisper has done here, too, by going for the Voodoo Mask and then not coming for the Bloodstone or anything. He just goes for the BKB because he knows, I just want to do my Blink and my Bristleback. That's all I need right now.
And he's going Refresher.
Yeah, exactly. He just wants to do it twice. Like, he's just, like, go BKB, get double value here, Refresher, and just do it again.
This dude's longest cooldown spell is 20 seconds, and he's getting a Refresher.
I can remember making jokes about Bristleback Refresher. Remember when Refresher was like mega broken and everyone was buying it all the time?
Yeah.
And we were like making jokes about Refresher Bristleback. And now it's real. It's here.
I mean, the one thing about it that's also going to be really good for him is that it's like infinite mana, right? Your regen on Refresher is insane.
It does have something, thankfully, stats-wise. Getting's a little bit too ridiculous already, but 6 mana regen, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt. It's going to double what he currently has. Halberd done. Oh, that's bad news for Rebel.
Smoke. Trying to play around their wisdom. Seb is there. Hello, Watson. How are you? I hear you want to party. I'm a Bristleback. Only catches 1, though. Able to Manta dodge. Nice play. That's still going to be dead Catoni. Nope, maybe it's not. Okay, they played around that fight really well, actually. By Entity, but the zip in from far away, and immediately gets demolished. Now lift up onto Bristle. 1 for 1 so far. Watson maybe in some trouble. Has to be careful. They kill off Ari. Now looking for more. BKB out, tries to survive through it. Will it be enough? No! Rebel is way too strong. Triple kill, ultra kill.
Rebel, Rebel.
Coming in out of nowhere.
To stand in galore. Rebel is just owning in this entire qualifier. Like, if anyone out there needs a mid laner, keep an eye on him, please. But that's a fight where they get the split off. Excellent save there. They try to use the Terrorize. They have to swap in the end, but it's fine because he gets out, he splits, he's tossing up that bristle. He just can't play the game like he wants to.
And, like, honestly, if you're OG, I think you could have just, like, walked through. I don't know if Entity would have come and contested, but now that he's Chrono, now that he's all high, like, yeah, they're going to go and take that Aegis and Cheese.
Oh, and you can think that she's how nice that would be for BZM in a game like this, where you're not really farmed on Storm. I mean, you saw what happened. He YOLO'd in for a kill on Kataomi and then just got blown up by the TA to start off that ultra kill. And you know, Cheese or Aegis would have been so helpful for the way he has to play this.
I don't know. That's a really rough set of events that happened right there for OG. And Entity now taking full advantage of it. Kataomi almost has an Aghanim Scepter. Like, they are going to start to become a real problem in this game. Interesting.
Dude, they were looking like they were having such a problem. And now we're getting over that hump that Slark was experiencing as well. You know, he's got a Cheese to back him up a little bit here. He's going to get into that BKB. Sure, there's problems with BKB this game. No doubt about that. But as long as he can get away from Whisper, then it'll be a little bit easier. Speaking of Whisper, he might have to... Refresher's really good if you're fighting to end the game, but he might have to go Bloodstone first now. Bloodstone is the better all the time item.
Yeah,
you know?
I just don't know. I think that they really lost a strong window for themselves on OG. Obviously, you still have Faceless Void going into the late game, but I think Entity now are going to be in control of the next couple minutes of this game. And I wonder how much they can get done in that time period. Like, are they going to be able to start cutting down some tier 2 towers, maybe? They might be able to start making some moves on the map of their own if they want.
BZM does take the time here to finish an Orchid. So big upgrade to his arsenal. As he finally takes some time for himself. And also hitting level 18 here too. So much faster on the zip. And hoping to punish, but as you just saying, the Ags on the Venge really hurting, because I feel like the whole point was to either target Fishman or Kataomi to try and make the Chronos a little bit better. Now that's much more difficult. Now I feel like he doesn't upgrade again until he gets Ags. So I think third Roche, if OG get it and they give Storm Spirit Ags, that would be huge. Like having a second Chrono to force some of these saves somewhere else, second Chrono being, Storm Spirit Pulse, that would be great.
Well, this is a nice kill if they can get it onto DM. Even going to drop the Chronosphere on that to ensure that they get the kill.
He's trying to Depth Shroud him.
It wasn't the time.
Oh, it's so close.
And now Broken just came to the wrong neighborhood. Whisper not looking nearly as strong as you would hope. 0 armor when TA gets onto him.
Yeah, and the break.
You need more. Let's have Zip away. Storm tries to get out. Ari in trouble. Broken dead shot after the nail, maybe? Thought about it. And will force Staff to try and get some separation.
Who just cheesed? Did Watson just cheese?
He
definitely just cheesed.
Okay.
Dire's bottom tower
Interesting.
has fallen.
Well, they'll get themselves the Tormentor now.
Yeah, he cheesed. He did not need to cheese there, right? That wasn't like for the mana or something. Am I crazy?
No. Oh no! BCM tried to steal the Tormentor, couldn't quite get it.
Almost paid for it there for a second. That's a little unfortunate. But
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, life looking okay. Big things though in the future. What are we just considering here? Faceless Void has the talent for the damage. Whisper still hasn't committed here. He has 4,000 gold. I'm not sure where to go. The Midas for Ari is heading towards the site next. These are his current goals. And DM is thinking about an AC. Pretty balanced item in this case. Just does a lot for his own team offensively, helpful defensively. If they actually get high ground, it's always good. An aura that works, of course, when you're actually ultied as Brewmaster. That's always pretty important.
Pretty huge, I feel like, against Whisper. Like, that paired together with the Solar Crest, it might actually be enough to keep Slark alive in the midst of a Chrono, even if they have, like, double round of Quill Spray. Because, I mean, it's all physical coming from Bristleback, right? So,
oh yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. Like you were saying, the lack of armor. Like Whisper, I mean, that is one of the problems with Bristle. 13 armor right now. He's less than a Storm Spirit. Just all straight. And they don't have a solar. Like they don't have any way to even just try and help him or boost him up.
No.
So he is a bit of a squishy pin cushion there because again, 1 point in Bristleback. So not doing a whole lot.
He did fully commit to the refresher. So playing around with that now as they smoke up with 4. Yuragi leading the way. Watson heads right by. They find the good angle. They're going to walk up this hill. They're going to spot DM right away. They see him. Gets vision. Decide to go for the split. And now the runaway. They got to get out. OG can't take this fight. Maybe they can here. Whisper ready to go in at a moment's notice. Alive, Seb, for now. And then the jump in, the hex, the control, but they got to get out. They're all stuck together. The Chrono, it's going to catch on to both of them. Where's Whisper, though? He needs to get in time, and he's not quite there. The damage coming out from the Bristleback is pretty good. He's going to have a second salvo here in just a moment. Pops the KD, refresh the route, tries to take down Watson. Can't quite get on top of him. Watson barely able to escape from that, but Brew is in no man's land. He's going to get demolished here. But Katomi, they're going to try and get him out. Not going to happen. And DM still way too much far.
Keep going.
Charlie wants to kill off the Willow, and he will. Whisper with the double.
They stuck around for so long.
This is well played. The lag coming out now. As Faceless Void going to have to refresh that one, but a really awkward situation. When you try and go on the Faceless Void and just can't manage to quite kill him off. The Halberd on that Enchantress making a difference.
Huge. Yeah, because he got hexed, right? Like,
yeah.
So, I mean, that's crazy. Like, for the TA to be committing with a hex and then immediately get hit by the Halberd from Seb, just perfect choice here in this case. And after that, the Terrorize being used, you saw the Faceless Void just getting zoomed right out of there. That was pretty funny. But it is a high-risk purchase on the refresher for this Bristleback, and he did it. Like, he got the double volley onto Watson. It didn't get the kill, but it still forced him completely out of the fight, and it got him down to a point where he couldn't even, like, consider coming back into the engagement. And I was really worried about this build because Slark is a hero who you theoretically shouldn't get the jump on, right? Because of his passive ability here to always know when he's under vision and stuff. And this whole idea of utilizing the double Bristleback is truly a, like, double pump shotgun blast. The idea is that, like, you're going to hard commit with the refresher and just blow someone up instantly. And so to even get even close to an opportunity onto Watson without the Chronosphere was very surprising. There we are. Pause going to end. Resume there. No more legs. And we'll see if Whisper can keep making it happen. Keep in mind, I mean, it's every 3 minutes. So, like, he's got to be pretty cautious about when he actually uses it.
Right. I mean, and he's still a problem when he doesn't have it, but it's just bumped up that next bit when he does happen to have the double Bristleback active. Next tier of neutrals coming out in a minute and a half as Yuragi takes that rune and he's going to get closer and closer to level 25 on the Faceless Void.
But did not fall through the map here in the mid lane. I've lost the chunk again.
Oh no, is it gone?
The mid tier 2. Go above the tier 2.
Oh, it is.
There it is.
Dude,
yep.
The game is breaking. What's happening?
I don't know. He walked over it, though. We're safe. It's okay.
All right. Good to know. Well, I think that it starts to get sort of strange now also. Katomi running around. Spot Seb there. Gets a ward down in a really good position. They catch somebody out there later on. See him. You see him. Watson. Eyes in this area. They're going to take away the vision.
There's still another sneaky ward combo, though.
How long is Roche going to be? Capable of being up now. Oh, right. Excuse me. 5 seconds from now.
Rebel's going to grab another Tormentor for the team.
Okay. Goes in for it. And a minute and a half on Aegis.
Gold for the squad.
That's pretty nice. Gets
I mean,
the AC completed.
It gives them the gold lead, essentially, right? Like, it is a big swing. So there you go. Ooh, he goes for the aesthetics cap on the bristle. Doesn't find anything he wants instead. But now he's all the way into the bloodstone too. No buyback on this bristle, and he is definitely squishy. Like, he can die from this TA still. So hence the aesthetics cap, obviously.
They're gonna smoke up themselves. They know that Roche is capable, so yeah, they're heading up to the north. Trickster Cloak gotten for DM. They see that the wave just dies. That's Aghanim's Scepter just completed for Watson. Buyback status at the moment. They have it on Faceless Void, Muerta. Not many on the side of the Dire.
He's brewed up with that magic resistance. 83% magic resistance.
Jump in. They find him. Trouble. Pulled back in. Now the jump forward from the Bristleback. Whisper hits on to these Brewlings. They've got to be careful. Buyback comes from the Willow. Find the right angle. Lift up onto Bristleback. Ooh, aesthetics cap. Good for that. Have anything else?
Yeah, DM's just chilling.
Wait, they got him! They got him again! But is it enough?
Oh,
they can jump away PCM. They don't have the damage. They're in the midst of it. They catch the Chronosphere right on the edge. The swap away. Barely able to get some separation.
The
blink out. Rebel somehow surviving on absolutely nothing. And in the meantime, Katomi is going to die. And, well, they've caught Watson. He is trying to do
He's got stacks. He's got stacks.
At all. Now, Rebel is going to be able to jump back in if they feel so inclined, but he is at such low HP. Has the Hex, though. Good to go. Katomi goes down. That's just one time now.
Dude, you got to get out.
There, Rebel on the outside of the fight, looking for an opening. Immediately jumps onto one. Oh! Away from Whisper. Rebel is playing this fight about as well as you possibly can. And now they connect. They find another. In trouble. Whisper dropping lower and lower. The damage reduction
it's Rebel
will not
again.
be enough. I cannot believe that Rebel survived through all of that. That was insane.
What a swap. What a swap to keep him alive and to lurk in the trees like that. That's so scary. He's so close to Bristleback. It could have just been the end. But then he utilizes the jump in to get the kill. Blowing up onto Seb after. Oh, that was so good.
Honestly, Rebel, like, MVP by far. Obviously, Katomi had to be there for the save, but that was insane.
What a stand-in. What a stand-in, ladies and gentlemen. They're playing so well around this Bristleback. He is such a hard hero to deal with right now. It's basically just 12 seconds of, like, get away from that hero. We can't handle him, and he's just blowing up the Willow to start that fight, and then we finally come all the way back into, like, essentially, it almost felt like 2 fights, really.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so Entity now kind of securing this lead that they had started to build. I don't know.
I mean, it still does not feel safe at all. I mean, look at the graph over the last couple minutes of this game.
I don't
just an insanity.
I'm surprised it was favoring OG that much. Like, I feel like, sure, like, they are, you know, gaining a bit of gold and stuff and, like, keeping it relatively even, but I feel like Entity just looks so good as the start gets later and later.
Yeah.
And this Bristle's so dependent on this one-shot idea. If he hits it, it's insane, because he does just kill anybody.
Right. But wasn't quite able to do enough to take down this TA. I mean, I don't know what she was left alive on, but it was like, it looked like it was under 100 HP.
Yeah, I think
Step
so too. Ooh,
runs into her right away. The Hex is there. Couple hits, but be careful. Does not have a blink. Oh, does have the blink to get away. Chase. Now the jump forward. Slark onto Ench. Looking for the Chronosphere. He's ready to go at a moment's notice. They have Blink Dagger being broken right now by Bristleback.
Seb's playing so well.
Too far. Didn't get brought down.
Seb is just delaying things here, right? He's waiting. He got that halberd off at, like, the perfect time. Just as he was like starting to punish him and actually, like, threatening to kill him. It's trying to open these opportunities here for Yuragi to jump in.
And again, buyback status, no buyback on the bench. They do have buyback on edge. Or no, they don't have buyback on edge. And Bristol doesn't quite have the gold. Like that. Now, lift up onto Bristleback. They have CP on the Faceless Void, but the Blue Windcan is hunting and looking for anybody. We'll get another lift. Lift is going to be used. Hard to find the right angle of initiation.
They need Chrono in the Bristol double.
Jump in! Finds him! Now in trouble. They have the jump, but they're all caught in the Chrono! This is not the way they were supposed to go. Do they have enough to take down the TA? Trying to get her back, but then swap away. Katomi there for the save. Exactly what they needed, but they didn't go watch it. They find the Horde. Now the pull onto DM. Starting to look good. And in fact, if they can get him out of there, no running away. I don't think they have enough. This is going to be jumped down too. Entity overplayed their hands.
What? He went in.
Yeah.
Rebel won it all. I mean, he has the Aegis, right? So it makes sense that he's the one who's going in. Is he going to make another play at 20% HP?
Oh my God.
This was earlier on Yuragi!
Jump in, jump out. Has to get away. Oh no. It's Katomi. The illusion is going to die. Can they find this TA though? There's no way. Sure.
Wait, the scan hits
him.
The scan.
The scan hits.
He's only got 600 mana on BZM.
Got to keep running. They might have caught sight of him there. That's it. Yeah, BZM, if he had full mana on Storm, maybe they get him. Look,
what is
going on?
3 bounties. This is the most I've ever seen stacked up bounties in our like in all these games today. We had 4 at one point. That's crazy.
I'm over here.
So a lot of stacked up Lotuses. Get your block of cheese. What are y'all doing? I want to see it.
It is kind of ridiculous, actually. The fact that we've been that close and actually getting one yesterday.
Stupendous.
All right, less than 2K separating these two teams.
I wonder if Fishman should have bought Midas. I mean, I'm not usually like the biggest proponent of Midas, but he's been pretty poor for a long time, and now he has Spell Prism, and all I can think of is just like, oh man, I wish he started transitioning a little bit earlier into core. You know?
Could have been. Absolutely.
He's got 2,600 gold, but like, it's not just the gold with the Midas, it's really the levels, particularly for the Willow, right? Like, it makes a lot of sense why you want it.
Yeah.
And even the attack speed, it just totally works for you. Scythe finished up for the Storm.
I don't know how much time is left on this bottle, but they have a DD bottle for Yuragi. As the Aegis expires, could be a play for them.
DM is trying to work on Refresher plus buyback right now by running around jungling as much as he can. Tormentor is up for the Dire. There's shards still available on Storm and so.
I feel like you would have maybe rather Storm there, but have to take what they can get. Oh, man.
The bonus attack speed would have been really nice for Faceless Void.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just immediately, like, just throwing out some quicker bashes.
Oh, he's got Refresher now, too. Okay. Mass Refresher, why not?
Okay.
Wait.
So, some more FPS issues. Which, to be fair, again, there's been these like little weird bug things going on. So, you know, a lot happening in this game. Too many particles.
It's breaking down. We got to shrink the map again.
There he is. You know what I wish we could bring back, though? Would be the, like, Darkseer turning on fire in, like, the super late game.
That's true.
I love that.
We lost something special.
We need it back. So, the other thing that is going to be an issue now is these refraction instances for TA.
Oh. I mean, at least there's a bristle with this wild bristleback thing, but we even saw it a couple times versus Rebel in particular. It still didn't matter.
Right. You weren't able to burst through it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Buy some blood grenades. Do whatever you got to do, man.
That's for me.
Alrighty,
Storm
well.
zips out the wave. Oh, there they go. Katomi's on it. He knows what's up. Do they go through and get the other ones?
All right. Where are you stealing, Lotus?
Ooh. Oh, wait a minute now. Hiragi stepping forward. Whisper is there too.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
See the wave dying.
They play around this area. Roche, a minute and a half till it's capable of respawning. Scan hits dead on.
They're smoking and lurking here. DM, perhaps the first encounter.
Gotta be careful, DM. Nothing for a second. The fear is there. Thinking about a jump. They would love to blow up DM at the start of this one. Does have refresher. Jump forward, take away that vision. Place down their own ward. That one's scouted. Can they do any more? DM needs to back out. They have really good vision. They spot the TA immediately. The TA comes in, takes out that ward. Now the split comes out. Lift up onto Bristol back. Everybody else trying to buy some time. DM ready to jump.
Chrono one.
Strike, jump forward. Chrono catches, swap out immediately. Then Whisper tries to find another. He runs into the Chrono. The way they wanted that one to go at all. The
Chrono
second
2?
round though, onto it. Watson, do they have
Can't
enough
hit anyone.
First up, can't. It's all in the Shadow Realm. Out and away. The turn. EM is obliterated. Whisper trying his very best here. Does he have enough damage? Second round split. They blow up and take down that
Rebel
back. Now Rebel turns, finds the kill onto Hiragi. Dead for forever. And the kiting, everything expertly done, is going to mean Entity win this fight and set themselves up to maybe just run down a lane. This might be it.
Katomi has played so well today. Like, so damn well. I'm so impressed right now. He's just giving all the help to Rebel, making sure he's able to just swing away. And every time they try to target him, if the bashes aren't there, if the control's not there, Rebel's just annihilating them. Hey, they got nothing.
Dire's middle tower.
Immediately setting their sights now onto the tier 4 towers. Rebel does not want to play in this game anymore. They're not going for the Aegis. They're going for the end. 4 seconds until they're back up on 1, but they catch him. Whisper, he's gone. Dead for 2 minutes. That is going to do it as Entity able to sneak away another one. Ari trying his best here, but it won't matter. Although,
Adios, payasos.
They take him down.
You hit him with the goodbye clowns.
Won't be able to stop this one at all. Ancient exposed. Entity take the series went 2-1.
Man, I'm so impressed. That was such great Dota to watch, honestly. Entity look fantastic right now.